Hey YouTube, welcome back once again to good old Harley Day Rider, your good old friend HDR. Out here once again on the lovely 2011 Harley Electra Glide Classic. Today is March 31st, 2018. The outside temperature is about almost, we're going to call it 50 degrees. And I told Mrs. HDR, you know what, if it hit 50 degrees today, and it's been raining so much, and it's just been crazy. So I said, if it hits 50 degrees today, I am taking a scoot on the bike. The only thing cold, as always, is my fingers. Now, I do have my inserts in. My freeze-out inserts are inside the gloves here. And I know somebody said one time about it could be like a circulation problem, and that could be. The inserts could be actually lowering the circulation, making the fingers a little colder. But I mean, it's not unbearable. Other than that, I do have my freeze-out shirt on, and I do have the freeze-out pants on. I didn't put the booties on, and I didn't bring the headpiece, and I should have brought the headpiece. I didn't think my neck and stuff, you know, down in the neck area would be that cold, but there's a good breeze blowing there. So I want to say today, since I won't be riding tomorrow, happy Easter to everybody out there. Hope you have a great one with your family. Hope you eat a lot of food. But try not to overeat. I did put the Sena, or Senna, I don't know how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Sena. The 20S, I got the new 20S on my helmet. It's actually on the other side. You can't see it. Luckily, it is still there. And I got it all wired up this morning. I didn't even take it out of the box until I knew I was going to be going riding. So I took it out of the box this morning, wired it up in the full face helmet, and have it all ready to go. So it is sounds pretty good. I mean, I haven't talked on it much yet or did anything with it. I probably do, and I'm going to ask you, the community out there, I should probably upgrade the firmware on it. I mean, download the newest software for it from Sena, and I probably should upgrade mine and Mrs. HDR's. Or should maybe I just test it out of the box and see if it's alright. Sometimes the firmware upgrades messes it up, so who knows. I'm on the way right now. I usually don't talk to you on the highway, but I'm on the way right now. I'm on Route 22. This is Highway 22 coming out of Imperial area, Pittsburgh. And I'm heading to Colliers Way. Right here, you'll see it. You'll see it on this side. Colliers Way. C-O-L-L-I-E-R-S. My mom went into the hospital about 5 or 6 days ago. I think it was 5 days ago. She fell. She's 82 years old. She fell and she broke her right leg. No, that's not right. I'm sorry. She broke her right hip and her right shoulder. So Mom's in a lot of pain right now. So I've been trying to go down there to visit as much as possible and sit with her and you know, have a little chat. The other day we noticed she was kind of talking out of her head. I mean, just absolutely crazy. Hope that's not rain hitting my face mask. It sure looks like it. It's not supposed to rain at all today, so we're just going to go with it. But yeah, she was just talking crazy and saying weird stuff, and here they found out that Mom had an infection. So they gave her some antibiotics through her IV line, and I guess she's talking normal again. So hopefully that is the case today. And I will be able to come down here, have a cup of coffee, and sit and talk to my mother for a little while. Then I'm going to head back home and relax. I don't think I'm going to be out riding no 150 miles today. It's just not the right temperature just yet. But it will be soon. Soon we will be all out there riding somewhere, enjoying ourselves again. You really still got to watch for all these roads, you know, the potholes and the craters. So I'm being extra careful since I went out in February, my last video, after I talked to you guys and I told you I did hit a pothole. I thought I lost my front tire and rim for sure. I mean, I crushed that pothole. It was absolutely horrible. But it is what it is. See if this guy's gonna let me go. Yep. He is. What a nice guy. Thank you. It's always nice when the cage looks out for you, huh? I'll let you go. So anyway, we sat down last night. We started planning our trip to Maine and to the New England states. Oops. We started doing that planning last night. I think it's going to be an 8-day trip this year, not a 16-day. Just don't have enough. I don't think I have enough vacation time. We'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, it seems like it should be a pretty good trip. We're going to be doing a lot of riding on Route, I think it was Route 1. Is that the one that goes up the coast? I'm not really sure here. Yeah, we got a lot of it mapped out where we're heading and have some nice plans of things to see. We want to go to Salem and see where the witch hunt was and take all the tours there. So that's something we want to check out. Alright, so I did make it to the hospital. This happens to be Weirton Hospital in Weirton, West Virginia. And luckily there's not a lot of visitors here yet. That's a good thing. So, where am I going to park the bike? Let's park it right over here. Let's park the bike right here. Alright. It's like downtown here, huh? It is pretty windy out here today. I don't know if you can hear there. Now you can see that windsock over there for their helicopter pad, how much it's blowing. So yeah, it is pretty windy out, and I think that's what's making it a little chillier out here. It's dropping the wind chill temperature a little bit. Bike is a bit filthy. She needs washed and waxed up there, but that'll be coming soon enough. So, alright folks, well, I'm going to cut out of here for right now. Go in there and try to find my mother. They moved her like 4 times already, so we'll see how that goes down. And move some of this stuff out of the way here. And then I'll be back with you folks here in a little while for the trip home. Alright, I'll be there. Alright, so I spent about 2.5 to 3 hours with my mother. And you know, it's sad when your folks, or when your parents or someone you love is in the hospital. She looked at the empty bed like next to her there, and she goes, you know, you could just stay here, just, you know, lay in that bed, and then you could just watch TV with me the rest of the day, and we could chit chat and, you know, and talk about old times. And it's just super sad. I mean, you know, to see somebody, anybody, it could be your kids, it could be your parents, your grandparents laying in the bed, you know, in a hospital bed. And she said what would make her the most happy. So I said, Mom, what would make you the most happy right now? I was thinking like a cup of coffee, maybe some chocolate, maybe a donut or something. She said, take me home. I said, man, that's just something that just tears at your heart, right? Because you can't take them out. So, but they did tell her she might be released in a couple days. So that's good news. Of course, the hospital doesn't want you to be in there any longer than you have to be. You know, with the state of the damn insurance companies. You know, I mean, I can remember when my dad had open heart surgery. You know, 2 or 3 days later, he's home. He's out of there. So, well, we're not going to get into a political stance on any of that. But that's life. That's the big city and the insurance company business, I guess. Anyway, actually, when I came out of the hospital, it actually warmed up out here. I went and bought Mrs. HDR's a couple things for Easter. We exchanged a couple items, like little candy stuff or maybe a card. So I got Mrs. HDR a couple things there for Easter. And, you know, so do you get your spouse something for Easter? Do you still exchange cards? Cards are pretty big between me and my wife. just something we've always done, you know, just to get a card. One day she came home from work. I actually had a day off of work. And I thought, you know, I'm going to do something nice. Now, this will tell you that I don't have that normal biker, the normal biker sense of way of thinking. So I got Mrs. HDR a big bouquet of flowers, and I got her a card. It was just simply a card that said, you know, I just love being with you, and just something like that. Yeah, it's kind of mushy. And I told my son the same thing. I said, son, you know, do that every now and then for, you know, for your fiance, and, you know, just to show them how much you appreciate each other. I think it's pretty amazing stuff to do. So yeah, you know, I might be out here, and you might be you know, a bad biker, but we're not, right? We're just guys that ride bikes. We all have spouses, and we treat them very, very well. So I say, treat your spouse like you want them to treat you. You know, my Mrs. HDR, man, I couldn't ask for a better wife. She treats me very, very well. So that's what matters in life. Anyhow, other than that, like I said, tomorrow's Easter. And so Mrs. HDR is actually out right now buying all the sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. We don't use instant potatoes for mashed. We use regular potatoes. And she bought a Tavern ham. Now, if you've never had if you buy Sugardale ham, I would suggest buy yourself a Tavern ham. Her dad got me hooked on these things. There's like very small taste of sodium in these things. I mean, it's just really, really good. There's another bike out here. That's a nice looking bike. It's just a really, really good flavorful ham. I mean, you're going to pay a premium for it, but it's a really good one. It's called Tavern ham. Other than that, the old girl here's been running pretty good. She is, like I said, rather dirty from sitting in the garage. Got all the garage dust all over her. I don't cover my bike in the wintertime. I don't know if you guys do or not. And the reason I don't really cover the bike in the wintertime is because I find it, or I've been told, that condensation can build up and you can get rust on your bike. I don't know. Is that true? Do you guys cover your bike in the winter times when it's inside a garage or a shed or wherever you keep your motorcycle? And has it ever rusted on you? That's something to think about. So I don't know when I'll be back out on the motorcycle. I don't know, and that's why I'm kind of making this vlog just a little bit longer. Sorry about that, but you know, I can chit chat with the best of them. You folks know that. You've been watching me long enough. And hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. We're glad to have you. You know, hit that subscribe button and be subscribed, one of our subscribers. There's many of you out there, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. I just thoroughly enjoy making these videos. I like riding and talking. And I think that's why Mrs. HDR was kind of upset. Well, not really, because she's the one who pointed out the new Cenas. And I said, but hon, I said, I could talk to you even more. And she said, I don't want to talk to you when I'm on the motorcycle. I just want to enjoy the scenery. And enjoy the ride. That's what she wants to do now. So it's kind of funny. Years ago, she'd be all tense. Now she's all looking around at everything and checking things out. And, you know, so she just she more enjoys riding today than she did, you know, years ago when we first bought the motorcycle. She was kind of tense back then. So that's pretty cool, though. So yeah, I do enjoy taking her out. But we do talk, and so that's why I like talking to you folks, right? So I got my YouTube family to talk to, and you don't mind if I chit chat because you're not on the bike with me. You're, you know, I'm looking around for you as much as possible. But yeah, so that's the big thing with her, looking around. Anyhow, CBD sold here. I don't even know what CBD is. So, you know, it's nice they got a sign sold there, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it says it any closer or not. Let's take a look when we go around there. Ah, CBD. Nope, don't have a clue what that is. Alright everybody, but thanks for riding along with me today. And thanks for taking that lonely ride with me to the hospital there to visit my mom. It made it better today anyway because I'm on the motorcycle. So the motorcycle, you know, can make a lot of stuff better for. I mean, it's not going to make it all right. I don't want my mom in the hospital. But you know, it took a little bit of worry off my head when I was driving down. And I went down in the Cage the other day, and it was a horrible ride home because all that was on my mind. Somebody just said that the other day, that when you're riding a motorcycle, you're concentrating more on the ride, right? We're paying more attention, so we don't have time to think about all the other crap in your life. So, but hey, thanks so much for riding along with me, and hopefully we'll be back out here soon, riding, you know, more every day, and getting the bikes out, and riding and exchanging our vlogs. If you're not a vlogger and you've always thought about it, it's not a hard gig to get into. You know, buy yourself a little helmet cam and figure out a way to wire a microphone in there, and I'm sure most of us can give you a lot of positive ways of doing that. And we'd love to see your rides for sure. Also put in the comment section down below, you know, what you ride. I've never asked that. So everybody watches, I have a lot of people watching these videos, but what do you ride? You know, what are you actually riding? Harley, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, Indian, whatever. Put it in the notes down below. I mean, we are an equal opportunity bike rider. Alright everybody, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Give me a good old thumbs up on the YouTube videos. That helps to move us up in the ratings a little bit, however Google figures that out. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Again, have a happy Easter tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Harley Day Rider's going to be down and out in the lovely 53 degrees of March 31st, 2018. All right, we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye for now.